All right, Paul, let's see you still got it. 3, 2, 1.
Man, come on, man. I still got it. You know what it is.
The truth.
Cleveland, this is for you.
And then why did he fake that injury that had the willing?
There you go. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Paul Pierce, The Truth. And welcome to another edition of The Truth Is. Darnell, I got my producer here. Yo, man, what we got on tap for today?
What's good, Pete? Listen, we saw that clutch shot that you made to start the show off, so we gotta dive into your top 5 clutch moments of your NBA career.
All right, that sound cool. We can do that.
Okay, well, let's dive into the official top 5 most clutch moments of your career. Let's start with number 5. What we got?
All right, Paul Pierce versus Al Harrington. It was 2003 playoffs, and the Celtics were up 2-1 in the series after being underdogs coming into the series. Pacers were up big before I got hot, took over the game. As you can see, me and Al trash talking the game as the quarter was coming to an end, and it didn't stop there. Man, I lined him up, pointed to my spot, and drilled it to end a run that kind of broke the back of the Pacers. And I don't know what the conversation was, but I know I was saying some things I probably shouldn't have been saying on national TV, so we're gonna leave it at that.
I love it. I love the competitive nature right there, man. Did you know you were gonna do a step back from the jump?
I pointed to where I was gonna shoot the ball. If you see me dribbling, I'm like, I'm gonna hit from right here. I dribble right into the spot and hit right there. Come on, man. Ain't nobody doing that in today's game. Ain't nobody doing that.
Ain't nobody doing it like the truth,
Nah, they
man.
ain't doing that.
But listen, I got a special trivia question for you to get this thing started.
All right.
The question is, which 3 players averaged the most points per game this series?
Which 3 players? That series?
Yep, the most points per game that series.
So I know I was up there myself. Probably had to be Antoine Walker and probably Jermaine O'Neal.
Woo! Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
Got it right on the first try, my guy.
Come on, man.
Paul
Come
Pierce,
on.
Jermaine O'Neal, and Antoine Walker. What can't you do, P?
Man, I can do it all, man. I can hoop, I can cook, I can give you relationship advice. I mean, I talk sports, I talk basketball, I talk football. Man, what y'all need? I'm the truth. What can't the truth do? Come on. Don't play me like that.
I love it. Okay, well, that's number 5, man. Let's go into the next one. Right at number 4. What we got,
4.
P?
The Celtics were down 3 as the clock was ticking. We got the possession, and Jason Terry attempts the first shot. He missed, they tip it out. Oh, we're down 3. Get it to your boy. I don't even know why you didn't just give it to me originally. We had to waste all that time, but come on. I live for these moments, man, when the clock is winding, because so many times I sat in my backyard and counted down all by myself, picturing these moments. And then when I finally get in these moments, man, and have opportunity right there, I picture back to those days when I was in the backyard and envision it. And for me to be able to be in those positions and knock down those shots, this is something I envisioned as a kid. Man, to be able to do it in the pros, you gotta see it to believe it.
Well, Paul, I got a trivia question for you. I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, trivia.
The trivia question is, did you score over or under 30 points that game?
That game right there? Ooh, that's a good one. I think I would have said I scored that Milwaukee game. I would have scored over 30.
That is correct. You did score over 30.
Yeah.
The truth is the truth in everything.
The truth is the truth. Come on, man.
In memory or on the court. Okay, well, let's go into the next one, man. Number 3, what you got? Number 3 most clutch moment of your career.
Ooh, number 3 is Paul Pierce's 3-pointer over LeBron James to give Boston Celtics a 4-point lead. This is a playoff game. It don't get no better than this. The truth versus the king on the road in the playoffs, series tied 2-2. If I miss this shot, they can come down and win the game. But I step up, hit the big 3 over King James to seal the deal. Another clutch moment. Man, there was some battles back there. back then in Miami playoffs 2-2. We went up 3-2 with an opportunity to go back to the finals. It don't get no better than that, than giving your team a chance to go to the NBA finals.
I love it, Paul. We got another trivia question for you right here.
All right.
Who has more playoff wins in the Celtics versus Heat rivalry? Playoff wins.
Celtics versus Heat rivalry in the playoffs. Okay, so we put them out that one year. We 4-1 them versus each other. Damn.
Real quick, Paul, this is all time. This is all time.
All time? I'm going to say Celtics.
It's actually a tie. It's 21-21.
Oh, okay.
Trick question right there.
Trick question.
Had to get you on now. Okay, but we got the next one, P. Number 2. We get to the nitty-gritty. Number 2 on your all-time clutch list.
All right, this is another playoff game. This was against Derrick Rose and the Bulls in the first round. Man, I think I had about 19. I come down the stretch. It's tied game. We got no Kevin Garnett. It's overtime. I give him my in and out shake and bake and go to my pull-up jumper to seal. Oh, what are you doing? Man, these is playoff moments, so this is the biggest stage. I mean, come on, man. You can't tell me I wasn't one of the clutch players because I'm doing it on the biggest stage. These ain't regular season games. These is playoff games that I'm making these big shots. So, you know, it means a little bit more. So that was a nip and tuck series to where every game was going to overtime. We needed big buckets, and I was able to come up with another one. Come on, man. What you expect?
And speaking of that series, that's the perfect segue to our next trivia question, P. Did y'all close the Bulls out in 6 or 7 games? Do you remember?
Ooh, I think we put 7 games with the Bulls, I think.
You got that right.
7 games. Yep, I can't forget that.
I love it, man. I love it. So last but not least, the number one clutch moment of the Paul Pierce career.
Oh, man.
Break it down.
All right. I was with the Wizards. I was still knocking down big buckets. It was late in my career. Here I go right here. Playoff game again. Oh, my goodness. This is OGP right here. I'm pretty much 1 foot out the door, and I'm still doing stuff like this. I was like, you know what? Before I exit and I retire, let me show this young team how to win games in big moments. And the play wasn't really actually for me. You know, they got me the ball. I was supposed to swing it over to Bradley Beal, but I was like, hold up. This Troop with the ball, and it's in my spot? And I got a little man on me? Nah, Brad, I got this. Don't worry, Troop got this. I went to my patented step back. You see 3 guys ran over there. And then they gonna ask me, did I call bank? No, I didn't call bank. I called game. Game.
Speaking of that, Paul,
man,
you actually got your famous moment right here to show the people, man.
Let me see.
Did you call bank? I called game.
Hey, Paul, I gotta ask you this, man. Watching that video again, answer me this. Why did you walk off on our guy, Bruce Starr? He had some more questions for you.
He had some more questions, because that was disrespectful of asking me did I call bank, when you know that's game, homie. Don't try to discredit the ball going through the hoop. That's what I do. As we saw from my top 5 moments, a lot of those were playoff moments, this is what I do. So I don't gotta call bank. I call game.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, I got one more trivia question for
Talk to me.
Before we move on here. Who was the finals MVP that year?
Who was the finals MVP that year? Oh, I know that one. That was Andre Iguodala.
Ooh, you a bad boy. That is correct.
Man. Come on, man. I know my history. Come on. I know that history.
Before we close out.
All right.
We got a surprise for you,
I've
P.
been closing out the whole... I've
been
showing you the closeout.
But we got a little surprise for you here, man. You didn't allow our guy, Bruce Starr, to finish the interview. So we actually got a little special little video here for you right now. Check it out.
Paul, there is only one question to ask you. Of the thousands of questions you were asked during your illustrious career, this was the best one. You know what it is. You loved it. Did you call bank? And I got another story. You won, of course, the NBA championship in 2008, and you were the finals MVP. And I'll give you credit because you're consistent on this. And you said since you led your team to the championship and you were the finals MVP, that you were the greatest player in the world. And I said, I'm not even sure if Paul is top 10. And you texted me, you ain't in my top 10 local reporters.
So Paul, amazing video right there.
That's funny.
His first question, though, he asked you again, did you call Bank? Did you call Glass? Can we get the official answer? Now that you retired,
Yeah.
can we get the official answer?
I did not call Bank. I called Game. Game. Get out of here. Let me get out of here, bro. I'm tired of this. Tired of this. I'm out, man. Y'all disrespect me. Let me get on out of here. I'm gone.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.